Okay, the moment no one has been waiting for. 3 cubes of driveway gravel. Today's video, I'm going to be filling in all the potholes that we've got up and down the driveway. I'm starting to sound like a broken record, but this is a job we've been putting off since we moved in about 18 months ago. The potholes just keep getting worse and worse. Every time we get a bit of rain, they just sink deeper and deeper. And they're real shockers now. Like, it rocks you around in the car when you're coming in. And we're also tending to drive around them, so the driveway is getting wider in points where we don't want it to be wider. It's supposed to just be the width of the car, but we're slowly encroaching onto the lawn the worse the potholes get. So yeah, I've ordered 3 cubes of just 20 mil, the cheapest sort of rock you can get. It's reddish now because it's got a bunch of clay and stuff on it, but once it washes out a bit, it'll be a bit more of a natural color to the actual driveway we've already got. I'm not too phased about it anyway, to be honest with you. I don't care if it's red, it's just to fill in the holes. The driveway isn't in great condition anyway, so this is really a band-aid sort of thing, because we want to get the driveway done properly eventually, but after doing all the paddocks and stuff, we're not going to spend however much money to get 10 times the amount of this gravel in and have somebody professionally come in and rip or grade the driveway to do it all properly. We're just not, we're not too phased about it at the moment. Eventually we'll get it done, but it's not a priority. We just want to sort of band-aid fix it for now. So that's what we're going to be doing with the driveway. Always fun to have a day on the tractor. And I'm also just another job that we've been have been putting off is clear all the tree branches that are hanging well and truly over the driveway. Every time you drive in, you also have to drive out into the lawn to avoid those. They've also been like that since we moved in. I've been meaning to do it, haven't done it. So it's all about the driveway today. So yeah, should be fun. Put the tractor to the test, get a bit of practice with the bucket, and hopefully by the end of it, have a probably not the flashiest looking driveway, but a bit more of a functional driveway. Functional driveway. Let's get stuck in. Okay, we've got it all leveled out, covered up all the holes. The colour will wash out. So yeah, pretty straightforward. Should do the trick. They will squash down as vehicles drive over them, but I've compacted them down the best I could with the tractor. Looks like a bit hodgepodge at the moment, being the different colour, but that'll wash out. It'll all be faded eventually. So we'll move on to the next job, trimming trees. get some good bits of firewood out of this too, which is handy. Always a bonus. Sit it out the back to dry. So these are river red gums, if anyone's interested, which is predominantly what we have on the property. They're redwood, so they're really good firewood. We've got a lot of box gum here too, and this winter we're burning like our first. Hey little Kiri, hey, what are you doing? She's still a bit shy around me. She's coming around though. Yeah, we burned our first, lot of firewood that we chopped when we first moved in, and it burns really well. But I was surprised that the red gum, not the red gum, the box gum, the yellow box gum, burns like a rocket. I know it's known to burn really hot, but it also, I don't know, it seems to last just as well as the red gum. I don't know, it's been really good. It's funny, like, out of all the horses, Manny's pretty bold, he's pretty brave. Tikezo's scared of everything, the gold one. But Kiri, the youngest one, not afraid of much, are you? Hey, girlie. Yeah, you know what you mean. Let me scratch your chin. Yes, that's nice. She loves a chin scratch. I'm working my way into her heart, one day at a time. All right. Look out, horses. You're not going to like this. So watch Tikezo here, the gold one at the back. If it's on camera, he'll hate this. Well, they both hated it, actually. Very good. Dusty. So I don't want to clear all the trees out, everything all the way off the driveway. I just want to make it enough that when we get deliveries, the trucks can get down, because they'll bonk into like that actually looks worse than it is, but it's quite far off the driveway, I swear. But yeah, just to stop the trucks from running into everything pretty much. Come on. Come on. He'll ignore the whistles. But when you throw an oi at him, he knows it's game time. Playtime is over. Oi! Good dog. I feel like that's what this channel is becoming, just time lapse. Nah, just an endless stream of reruns of green light burning. A tree. Oops. Handy having a big gardening trailer like this. Just a bit of a PSA for anyone else or any gardeners out there with big gardening trailers or just trailers in general. I hadn't had mine serviced in quite some time, and I brought it in to be serviced just to get the bearings greased and whatnot. And he called me like 30 minutes later and he was like, "Have you been doing this yourself?" And I was like, "Yes." And he was like, "You've not been doing it right. You were very close to having a major accident. One of the bolts that runs through the leaf springs, the bracket that holds the leaf springs, was shearing away and was like, you know, it still had a bit into it, but you know, it could have come apart at any point. And you know, the back wheels probably would have fallen out the back and, you know, could have hurt someone. So just a PSA out there, if you're running a trailer and you can't remember the last time you ever had your trailer checked or your bearings greased or any of that sort of business, it doesn't cost much. It's definitely worth doing. I do a lot of driving to go to work and take the trailer, put a lot of Ks on it, and the guy was like, every time you bring your car in, every second time you bring your car in for a service, bring your trailer in, don't disconnect it, and we'll do the trailer at the same time. Also, while I'm out here, show you the progress on the big tree that fell down. Not much progress, I hate to say. So, we've got a couple of piles going, but slow progress. I've been working on this for a video for like weeks. Just hard work chopping up a tree. All the limbs are rotted, so it's dulling my chainsaw really quickly, so I have to sharpen it constantly. It seems like almost the whole tree is rotted. So it's a big job, very time consuming. Sure, that was riveting footage. Alright, this is the last load. We'll go check the driveway, see how it all comes up. I don't think it's particularly like one of those jobs that, like, you know, visually is going to blow your hair back, but it's certainly a quality of life thing that we've been meaning to do for 18 months. So sometimes you got to do these things. I guess the camera probably just picked this up, so I may as well say it. I did split me jocks, or not me jocks, me pants in this job, so there was a casualty. So it's not all sunshine, unfortunately, but yeah, you know, these things happen when you're a big fella. Well, I figured what better way to show you the finished, oh, there's an ant on my phone, product than to actually drive down the driveway. So let's go for a spin. Yes. Very strange looking. Reverse. Let's go. Horses like it. Try to hold the phone as still as possible, I suppose. Usually you're like this, getting thrown around like crazy. So pretty smooth so far. I've driven it over a couple of times, you can see. It's still held its form. Hey Takezo. And yeah, clear path to home, which is nice, because usually these trees were all hanging over here. That is smooth, baby. And a bit jostly there, that's all right there, we can live with that. Usually you have to like careen all different directions to avoid all the holes. It was shocking. That's much smoother. All right, very good, I'm happy with that. We'll get, see if Sarah notices when she gets home tonight, or if she'll just drive in and be like, what do you think? And she'll say, about what? And I'll say, the driveway. And she'll be like, what about the driveway? And I'll say, I fixed it. And she'll say, did ya? I'll see if I can get that on camera. Well, thanks for watching. And we will see you on the next one.